Giniel, you and Dennis have got your work cut out for yourselves today.
Yeah, unfortunately we had a power steering failure yesterday after 20 Ks and we had to do 50 Ks without power steering. And you know, these cars are no fun to drive without power steering, and unfortunately also the loop was in the mountains, so we lost 20 minutes and yeah, it's going to be tough today. Looks like a beautiful day though, so we might have some problems with dust starting 25th, but yeah, we'll do our best and see how far up the leaderboard we can climb.
Starting 25th is a lot of cars ahead of you. What's the plan? How do you pass guys like that on a narrow road?
Well, I mean, you just have to use common sense and see, you know. I think we're going to have some dust in the beginning, which is going to maybe slow us down a little bit. But in the forest sections, it's normally quite wet, so maybe in there we could get past. But you know, we got the sentinel inside, so the guy can see that you're behind him, and a lot of the time you rely on them to pull over to let you pass. So you know, hopefully we can get past him that way.
Well, good luck. I believe Glyn has given you full rein to just pin it, but you're a sensible guy. You don't bin cars.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, we'll try and go as fast as we can today. I mean, we need to try and make up as many places as possible. So, but you know, at the same time, you still want to get to the end as well. So, but we'll try to go as fast as possible. That's for sure.
Giniel, thanks a lot for chatting to us, and good luck.
Thank you.
Cheers. Brett Cummings, new driver for you today. Guy Bottrell is probably the surprise package. How are you finding him in the car?
Yeah, he's good. He's cautious. It's very different. He says it's very different to the rally car, which I can understand. It's a lot heavier. So yeah, it doesn't turn as well as the rally car and those sorts of things. But we raced 2 weeks ago in Barbaspan. Got into it a little bit there, and I can see a massive improvement from there to here. And he's doing really well now.
Are you training him into coming more towards the way you and Henk normally work together in terms of the language, or is it just been a relatively seamless transition?
I think he's sort of adopted to the way that off-road gets navigated, and I'm just using my known language in the navigator seat, and it's working. I think, you know, rally drivers generally want more information, but you can only give them as much as what you've got in the road book. And yeah, it's working well. I think the things that we're trying to help one another with is, you know, I understand what the car can do being in the car with Henk, and I'm trying to give a bit of that information through.
So you go over a big jump or something like that, or hit an obstacle, and guys thinking, geez, if it was a rally car, we've binned it, and you're saying, dude, you know, what do you tell him? Does he ask you, hey, can it handle more?
Yeah, well, yesterday he actually asked me over some of the rough stuff. He says, can the car go faster over that? I said it can go as fast as your body can handle. So that's basically it, yeah.
It's quite an amazing thing that the car is stronger than your body. You will get hurt before the car gets really, really hurt.
Generally in the rough stuff, yes, but you've got to be careful on the big bumps and dips and those sorts of things, yeah.
Well, good luck. Thanks for chatting to us, and have fun.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Brett. Cheers. Shami Variawa, you had a difficult day yesterday with a large rock that got in your way. The earth is still sore, but how's your body more important?
Body is extremely sore. Yeah, it was pretty unfortunate. We got a good rhythm in the morning, and had a puncture, and then eventually we started pushing a bit, and it wasn't marked, or it wasn't there, I don't know, but there were two tracks, one to the right and one to the left, and we chose the left track. We were probably doing 150, and we hit this rock. We were 3-4 seconds looking at the sky. When we landed, I hurt my back. Danny was winded, so I've got a sprained coccyx at the moment, which it's sore, but I'm gonna drive and see if it's a bit too painful, I will stop.
Interesting. Yesterday, the medics, the whole medical procedure kicked in with a possible injury for a driver, and in order for you to carry on, you had to go to a hospital, and the doctors had to clear you. Yes. But it's quite comforting to know that the organisers have the safety protocol in place.
No, undoubtedly. I mean, you know, motorsport is dangerous, and you need to have the right team with you in terms of medics and ambulances and doctors here. They took their precautions in terms that they thought maybe the coccyx could be shattered or stuff. So that's why we had to go to a hospital and make sure everything is fine before we start.
But you look focused this morning, and you just want to drive this thing.
I want to drive, but I don't know if the pain will take over. So let's see.
Pain is temporary.
Yeah.
Glory lasts forever.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Awesome. Thanks for chatting to us, Shamir, and all the very, very best of luck.
Thanks, thanks, Colin.
Cheers. Donnie, jy het 'n moeilike dag gehad gister. Die aarde het gebewe toe jy daai rots geslaan het. Hoe voel jy vanoggend?
Ag wel, dit was 'n bietjie van 'n harde slag geweest, maar die span het die kar reg gekry. So ons kop moet net reg wees vanoggend en maar net deursien en hoop vir die beste vandag.
Is jy fisies okay?
Fisies is ek 100%. Shamir het so 'n bietjie seer gekry, maar fisies is ek reg en ons kan nie wag om by roete te kom nie.
En jy het ook 'n dubbele job vandag om 'n bietjie na Shamir te kyk vir sy en hoe gaan sy liggaam deur dit?
Kyk, die plan is heel waarskynlik om dalk so 10% stadiger te gaan as gister, net om nie die karre te klim vandag nie. En jy weet, ons gaan probeer dat die result self na ons toe kom op die einde van die dag, want jy weet enigiets kan gebeur. Jy weet, so net nie die karre kom vandag nie, 10% stadiger of nie stadiger nie, maar net 10% af in die pas en dan vat ons hom van daar af. Dis dit.
Alles van die beste en dankie dat jy met ons gepraat het.
Baie dankie.
Thanks, Donnie. Yeah. Brett, end of the first leg, we've heard that navigation was a major issue. Tell us what your side of it was.
Yeah, we got to a section where the roadbook and the GPS weren't matching or weren't correlating. We missed a hairpin left, and the GPS actually told us to go a little bit further to take the hairpin left, and we were looking for it. We climbed onto a route, but it wasn't the right route. We ended up coming back on the wrong route for about 3.5 k's, turned around, so we did about an extra 7 or 8 k's.
So what, you lost, 4 or 5 minutes?
I'd guess closer to 10.
Wow, that's a lot of time in a short event like this to make that up. You virtually can't.
Yeah, we can make up a bit of time. We won't get back up to where we were, but I think we can try and push and keep it tidy for the rest of the race.
And Guy, he's made quite an impression on this paddock here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, he's learning all the way, and he's starting to become one with the car, so it's going a lot better. I think, learning to also read the terrains, getting there, and I think, we can possibly go from strength to strength in the rest of the race.
Good stuff. Thanks for chatting to us and good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers, mate. Guy, you've kind of woken up some of the sleepyheads in this paddock here with your performance.
I'm awake. That was a good run. We managed to get into the lead, and we were struggling with our GPS in the forest. It wasn't picking up any signal, and we took a wrong slot somewhere, still not 100% sure, and then the notes on Brett's book kind of matched the road that we were going. So I think we did about 7 k's extra, and then we had to come back, and we were scared of a head-on because and you're in the forest and a lot of the corners are blind, so we lost a colossal amount of time trying to find the route again, and even when we were on the route we had to stop and recalculate where we were. So we lost a lot of time. I think we 5th or 6th or 7th now, which I don't think is too bad. Again, we've got a long loop on the next time, and maybe the road will be a bit cleaner, and maybe we can capitalize on other guys' mistakes. So I think the pace is okay, so we're not going to go any faster. We're just going to make sure we don't make any mistakes.
Brett says that you're becoming one with the car and becoming easier with the car, and listening now with you talking to Glyn, just sharing about what the car is doing, you feeling that confidence? Is that how you feeling close to the car?
Well, the more I drive it, the more confident I get in it, and the more natural it starts flowing, and I'm just reporting back what I feel. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I'm giving them all the information that I'm feeling.
That's all a driver can do, eh?
That's all I can do. The car felt a little bit soft at the back, and Glyn did mention he was a bit worried about that, so we made it softer a bit in the wet, but it's dried up quite a bit, so maybe we need to go a bit harder. But other than that, it was a fantastic run. There's no scratches on the car.
Important that?
Very important. But yeah, we're having a good run, and we're looking forward to the next loop.
Awesome, good luck. Thanks for taking time to chat with us.
No problem, thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Shamir, with a bruised coccyx, every bump has got to be a jab of pain.
I'm telling you, I actually wanted to stop on the first stadium section with that bump, and pain was intense, so I said let's stop, and then Danny said let's go 5 kilometers, and that's how we finished the loop. to be honest.
But you got some speed there, eh?
Look, we're driving conservative, but we're more flowy through the forest. And also in the forest, it's more smoother, so the back doesn't pain a bit, you know. But now the second loop is more rougher. We'll see.
Well, 5 kilos at a time. Good luck, eh?
Thanks.
Thanks for chatting.
Other than that, it was phenomenal. Brett had a tough job. We had difficulty with GPS, difficulty with Odo falling off and keeping me on the road. So he had his hands full today, but he did a great job.
Maximum effort for you today, Brett.
Yeah, it was tough. It was really difficult today with the navigation. We had a lot of hiccups and a lot of challenges. I think there's some things that need to be ironed out in terms of how things are run on the GPS format and how they correlate to the road book, because they weren't correlating today.
I believe you're desperate to run off and talk to some people. We'll let you go. Congratulations and great drive. Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Giniel, tough day for you in the office.
Yeah, look, I mean, we lost yesterday 20 minutes with the power steering, so you know, not a lot we could do. We just had to try and keep it clean today. We had a very good first loop, and then second loop, unfortunately, we were stuck in some dust off the start of the second loop. So you know, I had to pass 3 cars, so that cost me a minute or 2, and then I had a puncture. So yeah, we lost a little bit of time, but still, you know, relatively clean run, and yeah, just happy to have a good day today.
And you never give up.
Yeah, in this sport you must never give up, you know. When you're going, you can see the Oaks Park next to the road. So yeah, this is a tough race. It's not an easy race.
Thanks a lot for talking to us. I know you first got to get that burger down your neck and then get to Joburg so you can go to Cape Town. Thanks a lot, Giniel.
It's a pleasure, man.
Okay, go.
Glad to see you at the end, Shamir, but unfortunately the car didn't make it. Your body did. Tell us what happened with the car.
Well, the second loop was a bit of we had some issues, a few issues. 2 kilometers from the start, we hit the first muddle, and somehow the wipers got tangled and bent the arm. So we stopped, tried to fix that, and then carried on going. Then we had a puncture, changed the wheel, and then we kept on pushing. And I think 30 kilometers from the finish of the second loop, the downshift and the gearbox just let go. I think the input shaft is broken or something like that, but overall I think it was good considering, but we'll be back for the next one.
And it was good to see that you, even though you were in immense pain, you never gave up.
Yeah, look, it was you had to manage which side you sat in the car when you hit bumps, eh? So every big bump I knew I had to lift the right side up and take the impact on the left side. But yeah, 6 microdolls later, I'm still in pain.
But at least you're smiling.
Yeah. We'll look forward to the next one.
Yeah, thanks for chatting to us, and I hope you feel better soon.
Thanks, eh? Thanks.
Cheers.